I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station. I'm going to talk to you today about reducing your IRS tax debt. This is the home of the 5 minute or less video. Let me just adjust this lighting if I could just a little. Get a more spotlight on me and see what I can do. Ooh, wow, that sounds pretty sexy there, huh? So anyway, I have worked about 10,000 cases in my life, at least. I have a whole team of former IRS agents. I've been on the national news many, many times. You can see me in a coat and tie and see all those me and ABC, Fox Business, News Nation, Newsmax at 777, that's 37s IRS.com. More importantly, you can see my team of former IRS agents. I do these videos for 3 reasons. So you don't get ripped off. That's big. There's so many people trying to rip you off. I've been doing this 50 years and so many people try to rip you off. I try to tell you the truth so you can make an honest decision on really what you need to do. I want to talk to you today about reducing your tax debt and how you do that and what is the right vehicle to do that with. So as a former revenue officer, I work the offer and compromise program. And the only way, there's a couple ways to reduce your IRS debt. You can do that through an abatement of penalties and interest, amending a tax return because the liability was wrong. The statute can go ahead and blow the 10-year statute, but most people want to reduce their debt through the offer and compromise program. I taught that program at IRS. I am a national expert in reducing your tax debt through the offer and compromise program, which is the only program really that goes ahead and does that. You have to qualify for that program. Last year, I believe 18,000 people got their, maybe 14,000 got accepted for offers. I think there are around 70,000 put in. So there's about 75% of the people probably never had a chance. Probably 75% of the people got really, really ripped off by other people. So at the end of the day, let me tell you a little about the program. So the first thing you have to do is to reduce your debt. You have to find out if you're eligible. The IRS has a little bit of a pre-qualifier tool you have because IRS offer and compromise pre-qualifier tool. It's kind of accurate. You can walk through that and get an idea if in fact you're eligible for that program. The other thing that you can do is you either do this by yourself by going all around and kind of searching and learning, and or you hire a tax professional. So let me tell you what I do if I work your case, and you'll kind of understand this is like a learning lesson for you, because I used to work the program. I used to accept offers and deny offers. So I'm interested in 2 things to reduce your taxes. I'm interested in your asset base. If you have the money tied up in things like an IRA or equity in your home and you can pay the tax but you just can't pay it because it's tied up, IRS is not going to accept your offer and compromise. IRS is going to want to know the value of your assets, the liquidity value, and if you can pay the tax off with that, don't file your offer because IRS is not going to settle your debt. About half the people that call me have money either in a pension or they have equity in their home. They're just not eligible for the program. You have to not have that equity. Then the other thing that IRS is going to do, they're going to look at your income and they're going to look at your income and expense ratio. IRS has what's called the National Standards Program. The National Standard Program dictates how much you can spend for food and clothing, housing and utilities, car payments, and the car operation. You can Google that, IRS National Standards for housing and utilities, for food and clothing, for car operation, and for ownership. You can Google that, and you're going to have to put what IRS has. And if you're over and above there, IRS wants that money. It's going to throw your offer off into a tailspin. What you really need to do is take that form, and you need to have somebody look at it That's the IRS wants a couple forms. This is for individual. They want the 656 form where you make your offer, but before you do that, you want the 433A OIC. That's the financial statement. You want someone to look at that, a professional, to see if you're eligible. The reason you want to find out first, you don't want to give anyone money unless you know you're eligible, and then if you put it in and it's not accepted, you're going to extend the statute of limitations a year plus the time it's in offer status. Right now, IRS has taken about 11 months to work offers, so you're extending the statute at least another year. So just so you know the program, go to the IRS tool, make sure all your tax returns are filed, and have someone look at your offer. Or if it's a big case, you need to pay somebody. You really do. Offers are tricky, and there's a lot of maneuvers you can do. I'm not going to tell you about it. It's a secret sauce to get them accepted if you qualify. I don't want to tell you. There's no magic wands, but I know all the tricks. Anyway, at the end of the day, go ahead and give me a subscription. I would appreciate you doing that. I can go ahead and look at your case, tell you if you're offer eligible, go from there. Why is the subscription big? Because YouTube says it is. Thank you.